Welcome back, new and returning subscribers, to your money messages. We're going to jump right into the messages and waste no further time. TT here, your friendly psychic medium. Uh, let's see. Let's see who Spirit talking to for today's money messages. Money, 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 money. Money. I'm picking up on someone that is a high priestess of some sort. No matter your job description here in the 3D, you are considered a high priestess or high priest. All right, Spirit, who are we talking to today? Thank you for allowing me to channel clear messages for my collective. Who are we talking to today? Okay, so you are also a messenger, a healer, Chiron energy. Okay, you could be a celebrity healer. A celebrity healer. Okay, but the Hermit energy also tells me that you come from the hood, the projects. You come from humble beginnings. Okay, you had a hard knock life as growing up, and what makes you so good at what you do is that you may not be of the same experiences that you grew out of, but you do reflect on those experiences to self-improve yourself, to soul search, to go within, and most importantly, to be fucking happy, to be still and happy being still. All right, so you value your solitude. Now, I do feel like you are getting back on the saddle, working towards some achievements after completing some personal achievements. You're working on putting yourself back on social media to be seen, okay, with the Six of Wands. But I do feel as if you have been working behind the scenes, making money as a like you work with people in the public eye, in secret. Seven of Swords is telling me definitely in secret. Like no one will ever know. It's giving me confidentiality. Like you would never speak of this. But you know a lot of people in the spotlight. And they're not just in the spotlight hitting the live button. They have affluence. Okay. Huh. So we have 6 here. So it could be 66. 69 Cancer energy. The moon. I do feel like there's some type of hidden agenda that you have been made privy to long before it happened with High Priestess energy. Okay, so I feel like you're going into a season where you're reminding people what their God-given gifts are to connect with their own intuition, to speak directly to God. All right, to plug people back into themselves. The best moment in taking a picture that I can describe that I'm seeing here is the moment when Rafiki tells Simba, you know the way. Well, follow Rafiki, you know the way, right? So you're the messenger that knows the way. And then he's like, I don't have my dad, I don't have this, it's my fault, guilt tripping himself, right? And he bumps him over the head like, dude, you ain't the fucking only one. What you tripping for? He ain't never left. He's alive. Why are you treating him like he just dead? And he's like, huh? So I feel like that's what you do. Um, that is your assignment currently at this time. 6 of Cups. To remind people where they come from, where all things come from. Okay, you just forgot. You just forget as you go through developmental stages. Like reconnecting back to the inner child. But more importantly, in the movie Lion King, Rafiki had him look into the water. Water represents the mirror. Okay, so you're talking to the man and woman in the mirror. Um, and so before you can change anything, we first have to plug back into ourselves. So I feel like that is your assignment. That is why you do that's why you love what you do, is because you're reminding people that the source. Okay? I get my messages straight from the source. Um, and that source is responsible for all things and all creation. So you have like VIP access. You have like VIP access to source. Okay, the I am that I am type shit. And I do feel like you were chosen to be generous, but to also have a discernment. It's giving me you will be well known for this. Okay, this will all the elites, all the executives, all the big bosses. You will be well known across all um, all high writers, our big ballers, all CEOs, all millionaires, billionaires. They will know you for this. That when if you want to heal and you want to be set ablaze on the right path, you would want to go and see Viewer. Okay. What's coming in money? These are the doors that soul searching is going to open for you. Some of you guys may be older in age when this starts to bloom. You may be a late bloomer. Mm. Something's really brown. I'm getting like a brown hue, which makes me feel like something dusty. So you could be desertous or destitute, or it could be like a dry desert. You may be predicting like a famine or something. Yeah, thirsty is hot. Okay, definitely. Heat rising, heat waves rising. And the last, you may be encouraging humanity to stop fucking stressing so much, because as a people, we interact with the universe, we interact with our world, and we're sending constant messages. We're getting fried. Our brain is getting fried, and we're overheating. So what Mother Nature has to do is cool us down, and cooling down may be a period of blackout. Okay, that's why it's hot in the day in the desert, but it's cool at night. So one of your big messages throughout this time to like help improve and work with the world, because I was hearing I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I think there was a movie with Channing Tatum where he played like they was over on that island cutting the fuck up. Long story short, um he had determined that he was working with a doctor, and the doctor determined that one of the hardest things with reconciliation is a person may come back, but they'll never look at you with the same eyes when they remember. Okay, so the process that they were always undergoing was constantly forgetting or choosing not to remember the things that happened so they can start fresh. So, same concept with reincarnation, choosing not to remember your past lives so you can start fresh. So that way, however you and your partner sliced each other up in the past life, this lifetime you have an opportunity to do it differently. And like information being stored but unable to be recalled, your body will kind of know, don't go get that knife, or don't go do that. That's a knife. Ooh. Don't go do this. Don't revert back to something. What does that have to do with money, though? Well, you're gonna have to see something that you don't want to see in order for you to let go of something. What's coming for you is you're gonna have to finally see something in order for you to let go. It's like you need to see the truth. Some people don't have to touch it to know it's hot. Other people gotta touch that shit to know it's hot. And if someone is lying to you or they are creating a detour, the truth is about to be exposed to you. Someone is trying to convince you to go back to a negative pattern or a negative, a karmic way of loving. And it doesn't resonate with you anymore. So they would need you to cut off your third eye, turn off your psychic abilities, block your heart chakra. Because as long as you are standing in the light, standing in the sun of the truth, and it's the way of your lifestyle, not just a fad, it would be hard for this person to um, connect with you or be with you. All right, what's your message in regards to money? You also don't have anything to worry about because I feel like there's a lot of people that are about to be hiring you because they do want to know like what they can expect in their career, their fame, or their life. And the ones that do fuck with you, um, they've made a conscious effort to let go of their past, to accept the truth, and to move forward. That is very simple. Those are the building blocks towards valuable change or sustainable change. Um, they're telling you that it's free to discover what way you want to earn income in multiple different ways. You don't have to do it in one way. Unfinished business with someone. Maybe the reason why it's hard for you to move on to the next person because you may be comparing everyone to this person, and in comparison, everyone else maybe not be hitting on it like this person is hitting on it. Hmm. So someone is going to want to forgive you. They are struggling to move forward to their inner child issues, but they do understand that it is also playing a role in their financial success and abundance, their fame. But I see it taking a little bit for this person to realize that. But you're rooting for them. Nonetheless, you are rooting for them. Let's see what money. Do I have the money cards? Dang. It feels like for you guys, Spirit is just working on energy. Not even so much like actual dividends, but like good and bad energy, good and bad vibes. spirit. Like you gotta have the spirit for something. You gotta be able to stomach certain things. You gotta be able to have the spirit to be a messenger between. Kind of reminds me of Caroline. You know how the black cat was able to travel in between two realms, like that. You gotta be able to stomach. Yeah, that's my cue. When I start explaining too much, that lets me know that there are a mixture of vibrations around. You have a gift. You are, plain and simple, you are meant to be a well-known celebrity. You're meant to make money giving, either you're a celebrity yourself or you start off like a private person with a gift, and that person hires you or puts you on their team. You're like a private messenger for multiple artists, musicians, songwriters, celebrities. And so when you get that money rolling in, they're telling you to invest it. Invest it in land, invest it in property, invest it in things that can sustain you, and not just you, but for many generations to come if something were to happen to you or your loved ones. All right, these are the messages that I have for you guys. If it resonates, and leave the rest. I'll see you in the next one.